Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO Dimensions set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have the Goonies level pack. And the set includes Sloth, the One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship, skeleton organ. The box looks pretty cool. It's got a little shot at the level in the back, and I guess a couple smaller ones in the front as well. Some nice art of Sloth, which is also on the side. And on the back, we can see that the skeleton organ rebuilds into the skeleton jukebox and the skeleton turkey. And One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship becomes the Fanged Fortune and the Inferno cannon. And there's just a shot of the hub world down there. And just another shot of in the level. But let's take a look at the actual, physical, real life stuff. So Sloth here comes on a Goonies printed base, and he can actually transform into all the Goonies in the game, but Sloth was the one they chose to make a figure of. It seems like in the level, I haven't seen the Goonies movie at all, but it seems like in the level that Chunk has a more important role, so maybe it would have made more sense for him to be the figure included, but I think Sloth is probably more visually interesting, and that's why. People are going to like that Superman logo shirt. That looks pretty cool. And print on the back as well. So nice torso there. He has no sleeves. But his face print is also cool. He has no eyebrows or anything. So it would look interesting if you got rid of the top, head mold. It might make an interesting expression for certain things. But the eyebrows are cool. And I believe this piece is dual molded. But I'm not sure about that. It might just be printing. But it's hard to tell. So, maybe it is just printing. I don't know. I guess it would make sense because the eyebrows are printed as well. But he has no leg print, so kind of a cool exclusive to get. We would never get him outside of Dimensions, so cool to see him here. But the two builds that come with this guy are actually really interesting. This first one is One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship, and it's a nice micro-scale pirate ship. It's got the little captain's cabin in the back. Maybe it would have been nice to get 1x1 plates just to put there, but it's no big deal, because they would have had to be used somewhere else in the build as well, or in the other builds. Nice plank. It might be a little bit long for what it is, but I think it works. If it was only one stud, it would have been a little short. The front, the little, whatever this is called, is a little off-centered, which is a little weird, but if you look at it from one side, which is how this is meant to be viewed, it looks good. It's got two cannons, which are cool. They use these new 1x1, or they use these new, the clip pieces, they use the bar version of them instead, and I think that looks good. And they're attached to 1x1 clips. The masts use a bunch of tooth pieces in various shapes and sizes. And they're all offset at angles and weird, but I think it works well and looks good. Creates a good mast shape. It looks a little different when you turn it around, but I think that's a good thing because that's how real masts kind of work. And these are the telescope pieces just to make get the mast shape. So I think that's a good build. I'm not sure how accurate it is to the actual movie because I haven't seen the movie, obviously. But, And here's the skeleton organ. And this is a very, very interesting build as well. It's got these grill pieces used to represent the keys, which works. That's how they usually do Lego pianos. It would have been nice if they had a piece that had split it into 3 sections. Or 4 sections instead of 3, so it had 3 little gaps, because then you could really make it accurate, but, that doesn't exist, so kind of limited there. It's got these candles on the sides, which are cool, but I really like the use of the skeleton. Even how the arms just go out to the side. It's got, the 4 arms. Just an interesting look, and it looks kind of cool. And you can obviously remove that, and you could use this as just an organ. It would be a little weird because it's a skeleton, but, it would work outside of Dimensions, I guess. And I like the fact that you do get a skeleton because that kind of equals a second character in the set. So if you're just, trying to or if you're just buying this for the builds, like if you see it cheap or whatever, you get some decent stuff. And I guess you could take this off and use that as a character with really short legs. It's like a skeleton of a kid, which is a little but you know, I guess it works. So, you know, that is pretty much all there is to the Goonies level pack. I think that overall, really neat builds, and the figure is pretty good, being an exclusive character and all that. So, I think that this is a relatively good set. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review, and if you did, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and let me know if you guys have seen the Goonies, if it is worth watching, and if I, you know, should go out of my way to watch that movie as well, add it to my list of movies to see. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.